heavy. Hey guys, before we start today's video, please check out my shop.angiemead.com page. You can get some caps, you can get some phone mounts. We sell these Peak Design cases along with the car mounts where it just clips in right there. And we have other merch and stuff online, RWB merch. So please check out the shop page and support the channel. Anyway, welcome back to the video. Sige, update mo ako. Thanks, Roger.
Apo, thank you po.
If you guys are wondering what that call is all about, I bought a new van. We got one of the High Ace Grandia vans, the Elite Leather. It's not the Plus, it's just the Elite Leather. And we got it because the Innova needs to be repaired. Plus, I think we need a bigger carry van because we always somehow manage to pack up the Innovas. But today is not about that. We'll see the van later this afternoon. Today, we're gonna go check on the NSX. If you guys haven't seen the NSX reveal video, please check it out. But the NSX has some idle hunting issues, and this afternoon I went to the hardware to buy some carb cleaner. I'm going to remove the intake and start the car and proceed to just douse it with carburetor cleaner and see if that will solve the problem. Just today I confirmed ordering the wheels for it, and I followed up all the engine components from the US also. The body kit is with me already, the air suspension is on the way, and we're just piecing all the things together, and we might do another live build at Carrera Cafe. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be interesting because the kit that we got basically replaces all the fenders. There's no cutting, so at any time I can return the body to original. I quite like it. I didn't want to go to the Liberty Pandem route because it didn't look that aesthetically pleasing for me. Some of the kits look a little off proportion in my view, so I ended up ordering a van that looks similar to this but a black one because apparently this color is hard to get. And what's super interesting with ordering Toyotas now, there's a waiting line. There's a waiting line for the Land Cruiser, a waiting line for the Grandias, a waiting line for almost every Toyota, especially if it's the, I guess, the more limited edition like the GR Yaris. Toyota is just killing it. Either they're really playing the game well or there's something going on because they have upped the price. If you buy a Land Cruiser from a reseller, it's a crazy price. And I actually owned the LC300 for like a month and a half. I sold it not because it wasn't a great car. I sold it because we were getting a Range Rover. Okay, we just got here. Hello, hello Lei, how are you?
How are you?
What are you guys working on? Ferrari? This is the Misha? Yeah, so it looks like the Misha kit, right? That's done, that's charged, that's charging, that's good. This is... what do we need to do to the 812? I think we need to get E-Pass. So Kyle and the team at Fitment have rebarreled our RX-7 wheels. Bam! Deeper dishes, so we can remove the rear spacer. The red C2 needs to go back to classic speed. The left side headlight doesn't want to go back down, so I want to check also the rear suspension, why I feel like it's bottoming out, and then just fix a few things in the interior and electrical. Not gonna uncover the whole thing, just need access to the rear port. This is a mid-engine, so the engine sits here. Now there's a cover so that we can remove that later on, and you can see the beautiful V6 VTEC. We're actually gonna need Lei's help, and Lei doesn't know it yet. Someone needs to rev the car while we spray the intake with carb cleaner. And grab in the middle, bring it up. This is my first time to do any of this, so bear with me if I struggle. I think I need another hand. Why does this look like this? It's because the Targa top goes in there. So all you have to do is just pull it up, and then there's a strut there. Okay. Oh, looks like we're lacking a fuse box cover. So this is the throttle body. What we need to do is remove the air filter intake and this hose, and basically spray the thing with carb cleaner. How you know you are drive-by-wire, there's no throttle cable coming out, and this is a motor solenoid. Now, looks like this still has the paint, and I think this is the screw that they were referring to that needs to be cleaned. But the engine looks fairly clean, so we're just going to proceed to remove the intake box and the intake pipe. Hopefully that fits. It's crazy how many screws there are for the filter. You have to rev the car and I'm gonna spray carb cleaner down.
Okay, let me know.
Look, there's some white gunk inside. I actually don't know what that is. Gotta figure it out. I don't know if you guys noticed that there's rust building up on the ends of the butterfly. We're gonna spray it down so that we can clean all that gunk out. Hopefully this works. I'm quite curious to know if it will. Okay, are you ready? Set, go. Keep up. You have to start it again. Keep revving it, keep revving it. I ended up putting a plier handle and look, there's gunk coming out of the barrel. I won't say we emptied the whole can, but at least 2/3 of it is gone. Now I'm just going to put the intake hose back and then test drive the car. So I've asked Late to do the hard work already. Believe it or not, the hardest process is aligning the airbox. The 6 screws are not easy to put back. Found the fuse box cover. It was under the passenger seat. I don't know why that was there, but oh. Okay, that's heavy. Okay, we gotta move some cars around. Okay, testing. I wonder if the check engine's still on. It probably is. I'm gonna have to do a reset somehow. Start up. I don't want to jinx it yet, but I think we fixed it, except for the check engine light. So second gear, flooring it, and then neutral, and then brake. And so far, it's holding idle. Wow, that was the easiest fix ever.
I'm done with getting hate from love, you see, love, you see, love. Baby, can we kill these butterflies? They live and then they die.
I think it works. I think it's done. I did a few more test passes and I think we're good. I wonder if they'll be mad if we do a burnout here. Yep. Okay, NSX Prime says to remove the 7.5 amp fuse of the clock radio to reset the ECU, which is over here. Okay, 7.5 amp is out. Let's checking if the ECU is reset. Haha! NSX Prime, thank you so much. Bring out the 812 so we can get a RFID and bring it to classic speed on Monday. Just dropped by 33 to get the C-Tech chargers. Thank you so much to our supplier C-Tech. If you guys need battery tenders for your cars, please hit up Carporn Racing. We can get you C-Tech. And I'm headed now to the gas station so that we can get a RFID tag. This car has so much potential. Although I keep it on traction control off, it is a very fast car. It does need a tune though. I think with the Quintani exhaust coming later on and the mags and the springs, this car is going to be such a fun car to drive. Now, I did hear from a few chat groups already that the no contact apprehension is finally back up and running, and they've extended it to the North Luzon Expressway and the South Luzon Expressway. So I quite wonder if they're very accurate with how they catch the cars for speeding, and do they give an allowance? Because normally in the US they allow you about 10 to 15 miles over. Even in other countries there's like a 10% buffer when you're speeding. But here in Manila, especially in the Skyway, I've never been caught, believe it or not, for speeding because I always obey the law. So let me know what you guys think. Is the speeding from the cameras very accurate, and can you get proof? Are you able to contest it in time, or will it just be on your record? Wow, it is jam-packed here today, and okay, Good thing we didn't back up. We could have crashed into someone. We gotta go back through Magallanes so that we can go back to the garage and drop off these C-Techs. Although some of these C-Techs should go to the farm also. How many C-Techs do we need in the farm? I didn't want to skip the line. I actually went out to line up and they saw me and they told me go back to your car. So helps to be generous with the tips. We're in Magallanes and it's pretty much safe here, so let's drop the top. Beautiful sound. What do you guys like better? The V12 of the Lamborghini SVJ or the V12 of Ferrari? One is a screamer and one is just mental. For me, the Ferrari has the high-pitched V12 screaming sound. This street is empty. If you guys watched some of my old videos, we actually started racing down this street when this place wasn't built yet. It was the Porsche Vicky that was sliding around, and then I brought out the BM Vet and we were sliding it around also. And this was basically our mini racetrack long ago. Gone are those days. But look at this uphill. This is a nice uphill drift. Please check out that video. I'll post the link down in the bio or the description so you guys can see it. It's an older video, not much views on it, but we were basically running around here as a public racetrack. That was hilarious. The guy in the Porsche Taycan was a good friend and he actually went to the dark side. That Taycan is a electric car. He used to have sports cars, but now he's like super sold on the EV electric market, and I can't convince him otherwise. The Taycan is fast. The EV cars are fast off the line. It's always a question. People always comment down below and asking me if like, are you ever gonna buy an EV car, Ange? I'm like, no, because I have too many gas cars to use to have an EV car. Problem with the EV car, if you park it for a long time and you don't tender it, the battery's gonna break, and guess what? That's gonna be an expensive fix. And for me, I'd rather enjoy the gas cars as much as possible because I love the sound, I love shifting gears, I love the smell. Sometimes I don't love the smell, but getting the blips. And on that note, comment down below if you guys want to see the future Aventador replacement, which is a hybrid V12 on the channel. But in any case, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'll see you guys again in the next video. Peace.